Hello everyone, it's Beverly McGuire here at My Messy Room Stamper. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here today to do a fun fold card with you. It's called the Double Easel Card. This is a sample of what it will look like. So it opens up here, and then it has a front, and then it sets up like this. It's very simple to make, but it's a lot of fun. And so let's get started. So I'm going to go over with the first two pieces of paper that you'll need. You'll need a 4 1/4 by 11 inch piece of cardstock that you will score in half like you normally do. This is that hot dog fold they refer to. And then you'll need a 4 by 10 1/4 piece of cardstock that you will score at, yep, you're going to score it at 2 1/2 and 5. And I didn't write that down, but I know that's right. And so I'm going to score it here, and I'm going to use my bone folder because I want this to be really tight. I'm going to call it tight, but you know, I want the crease to be very good on it. And so there's your easel in itself right there. See that? And we're going to adhere this piece then to the front of what would have been a cardstock. So this is Call Me Clover and Calypso Coral that I'm using today. We're just going to use some of the green glue and glue it right on. This will give us a chance to move it around if we need to. That's the beauty of green glue. I call it green glue. I'll tell you the official name in 1 second, but let me get this laid down first. So it's just a little teeny bit less all around. You can see. To pick that up because I can't see it. And there you go. So there you have the front. And now let's decorate it. Did it seem to get lighter in here because I turned on the light? Sometimes we forget different things because my mind has left the building. So there's the easel card. I'm just gonna fold this again because I don't like what it's doing. So I'm going to take a 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece of designer series papers, and this is the paper that goes with the Bloom by Bloom by Bloom set. It's called Happiness Blooms, and I'm going to adhere that piece. This 3 3/4 by 5 goes right here, and I'm going to adhere that here. Sorry about the fumbling over my words, but if you've ever watched a live, I do Facebook Lives on Saturday mornings at 10, and I trip over my words all the time. It's just a call it a quirk. Okay, it's beautiful. Then we have two pieces of 3 3/4 by 2 1/4 that we're going to put. I think we'll put one piece here and one piece here. So then when it stands up, it'll look like that. Or do we want to do it? I love turning cardstock over and over. No, I like it the other way. That's why there's two sides. Two sides to paper, two sides to cardstock, two sides. Fun folds I like because it gives you a beautiful greeting card, but something that's a little different. And when the person, the recipient, receives it, it gives them an extra smile that it's something different. So we're going to put most of this sentiment on the outside, but it's going to leave, you can write a note, you can include something on the inside, you know, whatever you would want to do. That's how I look at it. So there's the card itself. I'm going to set it up again for you. See it? And then it goes, and it'll be like this, and they'll go, ooh. Now, don't worry about not being able to write on it anywhere, because remember, you have the whole inside of the card to write on. So we're going to use Life is Grand stamp set. It's my new favorite. It's a distinctive stamp set, and you'll be able to see when I stamp it that there's a lot of shadowing on these words. We're going to use the Make-A-Wish and Enjoy Your Birthday. And I'm using the stitched framelets, the rectangular framelets. We can't see them, but I cut them out and they're stitched, trust me. And they're rectangular. I think I'm going to do the Make-A-Wish first. I'm going to line it up here on my grid paper. Get my Memento ink that I put out here. Like this. And I'm going to just test it first to make sure that I like what I did. And that's pretty good, but it needs a little bit more ink. And I swear I have not been very long inked up the stamp set. I don't know why. It always looks like it's empty, but it does. And now I'm just gonna do the best I can to put it on here evenly and press down and give it a second to absorb into the paper. That always helps a little. And the paper comes up with it, and that's all right. And there you have Make-A-Wish. And it'll go right there. I'll pop that up with dimensionals. I'm going to let it dry for a second. And then I'm going to take, this is also in, and it says, and enjoy your birthday. Now, if you were making a regular card that wasn't a fun fold, I think that you would put this on the inside. But I think this was going to be beautiful right here. I always line it up with my grid paper. I think grid paper is a great thing to have because it helps you. Without it, it's really hard to see what you're doing. Of course, for me, it's hard to see what I'm doing anyway, but here we go. Push it down there. Let it absorb. Pull it off. And there you go. Happy birthday. And enjoy your happy birthday. And we will... I left my ink open, but I think I'm going to put that one flat. And then the Make-A-Wish, I'm going to use dimensionals and pop it up. So let's do the dimensionals first, because I do want that to stand up some. In the world of stamping, there's always a debate over how many dimensionals to use. People call me stingy with them, but I don't know, maybe I just don't understand the whole, we have to use a million of them, but that's just me, and you be you, and I'll use a few, and you use a lot, and it'll be fine. Of course, this one doesn't want to come off. Usually if you press them with your fingernail, with your thumbnail, they'll come right out for you. Wrong part of the body, toenail. All right, here we go, one more. Get off. All right. So let me just pull this down where you can see it. And I'm going to put it, let's see. Let's pull this up. Ooh, it's a good thing I did that because I would have put it in the wrong place. I'm going to put it right up here towards the top. Right there. I think that's straight. And then I'm going to use the green glue. The green glue is... It's a mono glue. It's sold in our catalog. It's a very popular item because people love that it sticks so well, and it does. Sometimes I think if you get it on there, you'll never get it off. And then I'm going to put it right in the middle here. There you go. And I happen to have some of the little, the little dots that go with this particular stamp set. I think I'm going to fill this in right here with them. And I think I'm going to use the clover, the Call Me Clover, because I think that'll go really well with this. I can use my pokey tool to get them off. I'm going to put one there. And one there. And one there. That's kind of nice. It gave it some extra. Whew, that turned out really cute, didn't it? I'm sorry I had it up so I could see it, not you, but there you go. So now when you sit it up, it's hard to see because you're up there. When you sit it up, and there it is. You see, you look down on it, but there it is. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope to be back next week with another video. And I am at mymessyroomstamper.blogspot.com. And I blog over there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then on Saturday mornings, like I said, at 10 o'clock, I have a Facebook Live that I do at 10 a.m. And that is My Messy Room Stamper as well. You can always find me if you Google My Messy Room Stamper. So have a great day, and thank you for joining me for my first YouTube video. Bye-bye.